Hello, once again, this is Brother Teacher. I want you to know before I begin that this video is not intended to be an indictment against anyone at all. As a matter of fact, I am one with you in that we are all human beings, and oftentimes we don't know what we don't know. And many of us have been made prey and even victims of the evolution of man and man's inventions and devices for hundreds of years now. The question that I'm asking you now, and I implore you to use your common sense, your intellect, your sense of what's right and wrong, by just simply thinking it through, utilizing critical thinking. The question is this: can disease be cured? Is there a cure for the various diseases that man experiences and or encounters on this planet? Now, I'm sure if you maybe have not experienced some form of disease, you may have had a relative or a close friend that has encountered and experienced a disease that they're dealing with today and or even passed away as a result. I know I have lost family members to disease, various diseases. I have lost friends to the same, and people that I did not even know personally when I worked in nursing. I have witnessed them die due to disease. The word disease, broken down, dis means not, z's, at ease, not at ease. You're not at ease. That's what disease is. It's when your body is not functioning in an optimal way. So, can disease be cured? I believe it can. And I don't have to be a licensed medical practitioner to tell you that. And I don't have to be a scientist per se with papers hanging on the wall to tell you that. Of course, disease can be cured. But those on the other side of the aisle will say that I cannot make that assertion. They will say that that's not a definitive answer, that it can be cured. But you know there's money in disease. So some of the things that I have witnessed in terms of people that I've known who have passed away because of disease, it was the direct result of their lifestyles. If we, myself and you and all of us, were to take control, as full control as we possibly could of our own existence, our own bodies, then we could mitigate and even eliminate most diseases. I'm going to ask the question: do you smoke cigarettes? You know cigarettes do cause disease. Do you drink alcohol? You know that alcohol causes disease. Do you take drugs or take part in illicit drugs? You know they cause dis-ease. And did you know that exposure to various chemicals that are produced by man in cleaning supplies, herbicides and insecticides and fungicides and herbicides, various chemicals that man has produced and waste products that man has that comes from the production of certain things can bring about carcinogenic products that are cancer causing, in other words, that cause what? Disease. So it boils down to this. We are killing ourselves. So my question to you, on top of what I originally asked, can disease be cured? My second question is this. How much of your life are you managing to avoid contracting some form of disease? If you're smoking, drinking alcohol, taking in all kinds of drugs into this temple, and being exposed to all sorts of chemicals that are not natural, don't you think that you control that to some great degree? And if you choose to do those things because they make you feel good and that you experience some form of euphoria, but they're killing us, ladies and gentlemen, to include the things that they put in our foods, all of the additives, the colors, the dyes, preservatives, flavor enhancers, and even what they put in our water supply, municipal water. Just to touch on that. These things have been killing us for years. So, I implore you to take control of your own existence. It requires discipline. It does. Discipline is not something that you can order online or through the mail. It's not something that you can buy in a store. Discipline is something that you have to engage and embark in yourself, even when you don't feel like it. It's the same thing with exercise. You cannot develop optimal health if you don't control what you put in and on your body and what you do to your body in the form of physical activity. So it all, at the end of the day, depends on us and how we treat our bodies and have been treating our bodies as to whether or not we will suffer with some form of disease. That's really it. And there's no time better than the present time to get on top of our health. And as I said before, oftentimes we don't know what we don't know. We did not come with a manual when we were born about what it takes to live the most optimal life. We have just experienced life. So, can disease be cured and even prevented? For the most part, it can. Are you willing to be a willing participant in your own health and well-being? That's really the question. Please start today. This is Brother Teacher.